Welcome to another episode of the My Time at Portia series, and we're actually going to be starting out looking at some patch notes. There was a little bit of an update because it was recently Valentine's Day in China, so to celebrate they put out this update. They've added more romance-related quests to Portia, making it even sweeter town. The update adds side missions for Nora, Oaks, McDonald, Albert, and Sonia, as well as special dialogue during various festivals and competitions or events. There are different rewards available for these missions, including new NPC shops, a relationship between NPCs, and the opportunity to build your relationship with the NPCs as well. So yeah, that's cool. They said that even though the game is finished, they want to continue to add some new content. They also fixed some bugs. None of them really have we seen, besides like gift shops not having icons in festivals competitions. So some minor bugs were adjusted, and some other things like adjusted the location and size of the store icon, stuff like that. But otherwise, it's just some new added stuff, so it's exciting. Also, I said I was going to try finding a bunch of recipes at the end of last episode. It's definitely not what happened. I actually ended up doing a bunch of inventory stuff. You can see my inventory is significantly less full than it was before. I think I had these two top rows full. I've added more chests into the house for food-related stuff, which is what inspired organizing everything. I noticed that there were kind of categories of food, and so like not that one, but we have like the different types of meats, the fruits and veg, fish, and then seasoning, and so I organized those out. I also then went through some of the various items that I had. It was sitting in this personal storage, but I've shifted it over into gifts, so I checked to see if these things could be given to people, and everything besides I think these two were either liked or loved by at least one person, and that one I just didn't know where else to put. But most of the stuff we can actually give to somebody, and so that's in its own new space, so it's not taking up the storage of like my old outfits and badges and stuff like that. Speaking of badges, we're not actually that close to being able to buy the book for God, Emily is the only name that ever pops into my head. What is this? A file is on the ground and you don't know whose it is. Select item. Unknown package. Mission start. Okay. Ginger. I don't have very many badges to buy that book for Ginger, so we won't be doing that. Not quite yet. Let's see, we need to get more bridge part stuff if there's still one available. Bat masks, single seats, and pot of asteria. Nope, okay, so Higgins has grabbed the last thing for the current part of the bridge. So I guess we don't have to work on that today. That means we have no construction jobs, I don't think. We just need to get the book, and we need to find who this owner is. I also want to go find whoever wanted this salad. Oh. I like it. So these guys usually are preaching in the plaza, but since it's snowing, it seems they've moved under this little tunnel so that it's maybe a little warmer and covered from the snow. I like that little detail. Oh, there's our crane! Look at it. It's doing such a good job. Let's go over here and look at it. The museum is in works. There's these weird people who all look the same. There's clones working on this building. There's also these clones down by the bridge, but I cut that last episode for timing purposes. So yeah, that's where the museum's gonna be. That's exciting. I wonder if we'll have to do anything else for that. I don't see any new missions, so let's just go give Carol her salad. Hello, Carol.
Hey!
Gift. Here you go. Thank you for bringing me the vegetable salad. You're my savior. you're welcome. It was 2 pieces of lettuce and some dressing, so wasn't that hard to manage. So yes. I'm kind of at a loss. I don't have, like, a task I'm doing. Ooh. Wait.
Aha! I knew you'd return to the scene of the crime, you little banda rat.
What? What are you talking about?
Did you think I didn't know that you came in here yesterday and swiped my bronze pickaxe? Please. I knew you were a little hooligan from the day you sauntered into town.
Why would I care what pickaxe you're using? I certainly don't need it, because I have a better pickaxe than that, so...
Well, unless you can return it as soon as possible, I'm going straight to the civil corpse!
Do so.
Consider this as me letting you off easy. Aren't I such a good competitor?
No.
What should I do?
Talk with them. Alright, well, since you're slacking, I'll go to the Civil Corps first, because I didn't do anything, so... Sam.
Yo, kid. What's the hat? Higgins falsely accused me of stealing his pickaxe.
Seriously? He came out of the ruins grumbling that he broke his pickaxe against a wall. Is he trying to trick you into replacing it? That's just low.
That is pretty low.
We'll take care of him. Thanks for the tip, kid.
Yep. Woo! Relationship boost with those 3. So that's exciting. Can I borrow your horse? No? Alright. Oh, I'll go ahead and show you down here by the river what's going on. So these guys are overseeing the work, and we have our 2 clones working on it. I don't see my 2 lights just floating in the middle of the air. It was light. They weren't going to be installed right away. Oh, I finally remembered. I've been sitting here like, okay, I made a bunch of strengthened glass, or I made 1, but I know I was planning on making several. But I could not remember why I was going to do that. It's because I want to see about getting some metal storage, because they store more. So that's what I was doing. I'm glad I finally remembered. It just took half a day. We'll get there. So, oh, we have the glass. We need bronze plates. Thus, the bronze that's being cooked. I thought so far ahead. If only the future me remembered that. A small bag used for storing documents with the title A and G on. Oh. Well, we better go take this to A and G. It's probably theirs. Either Gust's or Albert's. Gust is way out there, so hopefully it's Albert. No one? Okay. I've been playing an unrealistic amount of the game. Dragon Quest Builders 2. And they have like a bell you can ring that brings everybody in town to that location. Like you can have like a town hall and do it. Man, I wish I had one of those for this game. Just call everyone into one spot so I could talk to whoever I need without trying to find them. Guess we'll start with Gus then.
What is it?
I found this outside of town. Is it yours?
This is my design draft. Albert was taking it to the harbor to send it off to Atara. Did he drop it on the way?
I can give it to him. You said he's going to the port, or well, not my problem anymore. Well, I guess we'll see if we can find him.
Thanks. He's probably scratching his head trying to figure out where it went.
Alright. We'll head down to the port and see if he's still there. Is that somewhere we have a DD stop for? Oh, we do. Alright. Let's do that then. Was that building here before? I feel like this was all empty, but maybe not. Hello, Albert.
Oh boy, my package! I was looking everywhere for it. If I'd lost this, Gus would probably not talk to me for a season. Thank you.
Is this package important?
Oh yeah. This is Gust's design proposal for the new Commerce Guild HQ building in Atara for Victor Azula, the head of the guild. To be honest, I don't think we're going to get this project. The Vincent Design Institute is in Atara, so there's going to be a lot of competition there.
I have faith in Gust.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, Gust is pretty impressive. There were a lot of teams scouting him while he was studying in Atara. Still, some folks just can't understand his designs, especially those old fools in the Design Institute. I think the day Ginger marries will be the day Gust goes for a position in the Design Institute. As long as his sister is alone, Gust will always be there.
Maybe. Maybe he just likes it here. I mean, his whole family's here, so. Ooh. Let's grab this thing. It's a shell and some sand. Lost the DD stop for a second. So... You found the... Okay. I mean, I do know who it is. I gave it to him, but... We'll talk to Gust in the morning to say we dropped off those design plans. Ooh, unknown package is about to expire. Gust! What? Okay. There's a lot going on. We need to hurry over to Gust, though. I feel like those warnings give you like an hour. Which is not nearly as much time as I need usually. Oh no, I have 19 hours. Okay. Whew. Not as dire as I thought it might be. We just gotta wait for him to come out. Oh, hello, Ginger.
Hey. I just finished reading a book called My Way Home. It was so good. I cried for the entire second half of the book.
Oh man.
Goodbye.
Bye. I guess.
What is it?
I gave Albert the package.
My thanks. That guy's got a big mouth.
He said that if you don't waste all day following your sister around, you might already be atop the institute, or he said your designs are very distinctive, but many people don't understand them. This one just sounds rude, so...
Isn't that the truth? The powers that be only care about one thing. Cost. It's hard for them to understand that architecture is an art and has vitality. A good design can give life and soul to a building.
Probably, yeah. There we go. God, I can't get over that. If you weren't wasting your time with your family, you'd be pro. Alright, so I guess we'll be talking to some people here. Oh, Higgins has a thingy.
Why, if it isn't the tour, I mean, my favorite, rival. Got a minute?
It sounds painful. Nope, absolutely not. Sorry, but for you, no.
Oh, don't be like that. I mean, okay, look. We got off on the wrong foot.
Uh-huh.
And then you moved in with your free house your pa left you, and everybody started paying you special attention. And because of that, yes, I was a little rough on you.
A little bit.
We even got the Civil Corps involved in our problems last time.
Okay, very rough on you. Look, I feel bad now.
Uh-huh.
What I'm trying to say here is... I'm sorry. And I want to call a truce, and work jointly with you to bring Telesis to the world and make a ton of goals in the process. You get me?
I feel like the mayor talked to you, because he's the one who's always talking about the Telesis of the world. A word I didn't know before this game, but boy if they don't say it a lot. I'll give you one chance, Higgins.
Ah, excellent! You won't regret it.
Okay,
I'm drawing up a diagram for miraculous new invention you see. Came to me in a dream. We make it and sell it and we'll be set for life. But I'm still missing a few things before I can really start testing the design.
I knew you just wanted help, wanted something.
I'm going to need, let's see, 2 small engines, 10 carbon steel bars, 6 strengthened glass, and 3 tin alloys. Bring them back here to me, and I'll share my diagram with you so you can make some too. Got it? Then hop to it!
Luckily, none of that's all that hard to do. Alright, so there's one. Is it inside? Must be Sonia. Yep. So, like, get this. The skincare product would be our ticket to fortune. Everyone will want to buy it. I call it the Foxy Matter. I need to have this in my life now. I could market the product. We could use the ingredients from my farm. Hey guys, what are you doing? Nox, can you do us a tiny favor? We need a blender to blend the liquid. I think a builder like yourself is fit for the mission. Yeah? Again, I have one already. Thank you so much. Here's the diagram to create a blender. Petra gave that to me. I hope it will help you. Not really. I already have one. I'll do my best and I'll be back as soon as I can. Nope. Gotta use it in the menu. I wonder if I can sell that then. Oh yeah, you can. This is not the room I meant to leave. And then we have one more quest. In the apartments? Nope. Really not. Oh, Nora! Oh, hello. I'm sorry we weren't preaching today. Lee is unwell, you see. He is at home with fever. But I think it's probably a fever. I'm sad to hear about that. Hope he gets better soon. Is there anything I can do to help in the meantime? There's one thing, in fact. Thing Lee asked me to do. Sure. Lee asked me to deliver these care packages. He's been secretly aiding those in need since he didn't want to embarrass them in front of the whole town. It's awful kind of him. I hope you can go with me. I'm worried about someone will come and rob these packages. Okay. Do I just need to follow you? Are you following me? You're following me. Got it. Okay, people meet. Let's go this way. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the big map to see. Was this it? Alice? Oh yeah. Thank you. Everyone in Portia is so kind. I'm so glad me and Jack ended up here. I'm glad you ended up here as well. Anyway, I hope your business gets better soon. Please take this as a thank you. Ooh. Is that the thing I can place? It's beautiful. Thank you, Alice. Ugh, her place looks so bad. I'd love a quest where you could go around and, like, help people's houses be a bit better. And then it looks like Carol's house? Mars and Carol? Which would make sense. There's a lot of them. Thank you so much, Nora. This will really help us out. The church is glad to help. I feel so bad relying on your kindness, but it's so hard to provide for 3 daughters. Yeah. Just make sure to follow the budget next time and we won't have to rely on the church. But it's too strict. Life can't always be about work. We need to have fun too. Yeah, I can see that being a tough choice. Thank you, Nora. I know I will pay you back once I get a job. No need, Oaks. It's a gift. The church is happy to help everyone. Thank you for helping me, Nox. Remember to keep this a secret. Yep. Doesn't Lee want everyone to know about the good work of the church he is doing? Minister Lee doesn't want the people to need to feel bad about getting aid from the church. So, can you please keep this quiet? Yep. I'll keep my mouth shut. Yay! So, we need to craft a blender and craft a bunch of materials. I'm not too pleased it's called a regrettable deal, but I'm just going to assume it's regrettable from his perspective, because he has to work with me. It's only noon, we've done so much already. Yay! It's so pretty. Let's go put it by the door. Like right in this little nook if I can. Right here then. Yes! Now I need another one. For cement. So it could be symmetrical. Symmetry. Symmetry! For symmetry purposes. There were so many words that were not right that were ready to be said. Symmetra? That's a freaking character in Overwatch. What a mess. So we have 6 steel bars. 1 of those. We need 2 small engines, did he say? Nope, and nope. There we go. What else? Ah. Oh, I happen to have exactly 3. So we're halfway done with the strengthened glass. We need more steel, and that's it. Oh, in my rush to make sure we got the Gus quest done, I forgot there was mail. From May. Hey there, what do you think of my article, huh? It's definitely got the town excited. I even had the mayor come by the office and ask me to write an article about him. I was thinking we could celebrate the improvements he's made around Portia, so your next task is to collect the following photos. Mr. Gale, a DD stop, the bridge to Amber Island, a streetlight. Come and see me when you're done. We did forget to go look at the article, so maybe I'll do that. Get a photo while I'm at it. There we go. The DD stop. Ah. Oh, and a streetlight, she said. This is a good spot. Oh. So I think it needs to be the center of the photo, or maybe there needs to be a certain part of it, a certain amount of it. So I want to try to get it from like this angle. Yeah, there we go. There. Beautiful. Gale, and then I can't actually recall what the last thing was. But I want to go read her article. I mean, we have the new article about Ack. Miraculously, a computer AI named Mr. Ack survived the impact. The other crew members of Mr. Ack were not as lucky. Their remains have been buried in the cemetery by the Civil Corps. According to Ack, he was in maintenance mode for the last 330 years before the Age of Darkness started. He was a chef on the space station, so they didn't tell me much, but I remember my interfacing source being very sad the last time I interacted with her, and she was like my commander of sorts. I remember our space station being rocked by explosions before the station put me in maintenance mode. Then I woke up here. He has been welcomed by the mayor, currently living at the Civil Corps. When asked what he plans to do now, he says, "Doodle dogs, I want to start cooking again, and that's what I'm going to do. That's what I was designed to do, and love it." And then we have an analysis of some ruin situations. So this was an interesting article that kind of provides some world building regarding some like tensions between other regions, I guess. They're not really countries. They're like political unions, sort of. And there's some there are some ruins in one of these areas that pretty much everyone agrees belongs to one group, but the Duvos is saying that they have some kind of claim, and some believe it's just because they have an army there. So it's talking about the speculation on why they would want to get into these ruins, which is probably for power stones and engines, because they have had this same situation over some different ruins. So it's kind of cool seeing that even though like right here is peaceful and everything seems peaceful, there's actually tensions throughout the world and some like attempts for power grabs. But I'm not seeing the article that she keeps talking about. Oh, here it is. The order of all of these are very strange. Oh, we can check the photos from that I put in. Cool. So, exciting news, thanks to our local builder, Welder Knox, the Portia Times now have a brand new printing press and access to a very rare camera. No more handwriting articles and hand-drawn pictures. We've had a massive upgrade. Now the Portia Times will always be ready to bring exciting local news right to your doorstep. Things were looking bad when other builders refused to help, and that we had our hand-drawn pictures criticized, but Knox stepped in and saved us. Got any tips or rumors? Come down to Portia Times office and speak to either Irwa or May. We can't wait to see what the future has in store. Oh, that's cool. You can actually even see the photo here. Oh yeah, she wanted a photo album. There's cloth waiting for us somewhere, hopefully. It's finished. I hate to admit it, but the fuel was depleted. It looks like it was depleted from the beginning, because there's none there. So, guess we're going down to take a picture of the bridge. I was flipping through the photo album, and there's actually a bunch of things you can get pictures of, like different enemies and stuff. Like the dreaded Flurpy. And the bridge. Save. Yay! Ooh. Grab some of this coriander. I do like that it's kind of snowy across the bank, but then after that, the trees are kind of not covered in snow. It's a good detail. Haha. Could take a photo of this guy. He looks so happy. Save photo to collection. Huzzah! I do wonder if they got the inspiration for the photography aspect of this game from the Dark Cloud series, very old games, and actually some of my favorite games. And in the second one, there is, like, the photography is a huge aspect of it. You would take pictures of things which would inspire you to make inventions. So I wonder if that's something that they were inspired by. They specifically said in their Patreon? Not Patreon, on, what is that site called? They said on one of their sites specifically that Dark Cloud was an inspiration. So I'm curious if that's one of the elements that they took from it. I think another one that they did was the way the chests look. It looks almost exactly like the ones from Dark Cloud. I think that's going to be it for this episode. We didn't build much, mostly because we weren't able to find any of the bridge commissions. I think Higgins grabbed that before us, which I'm okay with, really. Speaking of Higgins, we've also now have a quest for him, and we've actually had quite a few quests for several people, and I think maybe some of them are related to the update that we looked through. Just putting the blender down so I remember to try to make one. So we got a lot of stuff going on in the background, but it's been kind of fun interacting with just the people, running around with Nora. Running around with Nora was good, and seeing everybody and helping them out, so got this beautiful flower. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.